sight fishing is my drug of choice. I'd rather do that than anything in the world. Honestly, that's what kind of makes me want to saltwater fish over bass fishing or even deep sea fishing. It's the sight game for me. And it's not easy. That's why I guess I love it. And what Steve's referring to, how could I get, time and time again, get a redfish to commit, hit a spoon? Honestly, the biggest thing is being patient. That's the first thing. It's super easy. The second you see a redfish, no matter what angle he is at, meaning how he is relation to you, either facing you, sideways, away, or whatever, to throw as soon as you can and put that bait close to him as possible, get it to him as close as you possibly can. That's honestly the worst thing you can do. The second you see a fish, just chill. Just give him a second. Give him a second, see what he's doing. See how he reacts. 9 times out of 10, until you get really good at it, they're seeing you before you see them. So getting good at it, see them before they see you is the first step in it. Once now you've seen them and you can watch them. You can tell a fish who's just relaxed, happy, has no clue you're there. He's looking in eating mode to eat something. Now see which way he's moving. Is he moving from your right to your left? Is he moving from your left to your right? Is he moving dead away from you, or is he coming at you? I hate fish that are pointing right at me. And here's why. You're going to line that fish. If that fish is face first looking right at you, he's got both eyeballs looking at you. Okay, so he's already at advantage at you. You throw a spoon from behind him, or a jig or a lure or whatever it is behind him, and you reel it past him or from his butt to his head. What, honestly, baby fish or shrimp or pinfish in their right mind is going to do that, right? So when you do that, you're going to scare the living heck out of that redfish and he's going to bolt. Where if you just would have waited 10 seconds, 15 seconds, that fish is probably going to feel the push of you and your boat. He's going to turn sideways. Now his peripheral vision is off to the side. Now you can pitch a spoon off his nose 10 feet and bring it across his face. Now he sees it coming. He's not spooked by it, and his reaction bite is going to be there. So back up. I hate a fish who's pointing at me, and I also really don't care for a fish who's pointing away from me. Yes, it's good when a fish is pointing away from you because their eyeballs aren't looking at you. That part's good. But now you got a problem called lining the fish. You throw a spoon way past him, okay? Your line is literally going to hit that fish in the back. I don't know how many times I've done it where I get, anxious, and I'm like, oh, he's going to take off. He's going to see me. I got to go now. And I launch a spoon way in front of him, and sure enough, that line will be within a foot of him. It doesn't matter if you got mono, spectra, whatever. They're going to feel that. They're going to see that, and they bolt. It would have been better just to wait. That fish will turn. Rarely do you find fish that are in an eating pattern that are hunkered down and laying. They're honestly always creeping, moving, turning to the side. Or if you're good enough and you have a micro skiff, have your partners pulling, change the angle of the boat. That's a fly technique as well. They'll find tarpon laid up, for example, throwing a fly. They'll find a fish, and a great guide will change the angle of the boat to have a better hookup ratio for that fish. He's not going to throw a fly on top of that fish's head or have him line or something. He's going to bolt, right? Same thing applies to redfish. A redfish, though, is going to move a lot more than a tarpon, in my opinion. So give him a second. He'll normally get you a good shot.